This is the newly built LEGO City Bank. Inside there is a vault, which contains over $100 million.
Hello there.
And I'm about to show you how to rob LEGO City Bank in a massive heist.
Okay, let's go.
There's gonna be guns, explosions, hostages, and a whole lot of money. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe when notifications turn on, and wait until the end of the video to see what we're giving away to you guys. Now let's rob a bank. This is Bob. Bob lives in the bad area of town. So bad that his roommates are Heisenberg and Jesse Pinkman.
Say my name. You're goddamn right.
His other neighbor, Jeff, is currently in hiding from the police for a plethora of war crimes. But Bob doesn't really care about any of that. What he really wants is money for more LEGO sets to fuel his crippling addiction.
Oh, he just like me. He just like me, for real.
Jeff, coincidentally, also needs money to commit more war crimes. So, the unlikely duo teams up to rob a bank.
Oh my god!
Naturally, they first travel to go and investigate the bank, scoping it out. But as it turns out, when they first get there, the bank is still completely under construction. A number of OSHA violations resulted in slow progress. So, why don't we go ahead and help out with the building of the bank so it can be robbed. Bro, I put the second floor on and I was like, why does this look so god-awful? Like, how did this get approved by LEGO? Welp, I had it on backwards. I'm an idiot. Jeff and Bob observe the bank being finished here, but they still need to know the routine of everyone involved in the bank. So they take their totally not sketchy white van and they park it outside the bank in order to do a stakeout and gather intelligence on what's going on inside. They notice that on the outside benches, local workers like to take their lunch breaks. Meanwhile, custodial workers frequently mop the city street outside the bank, keeping it clean. On the second floor, the secretary Louise will make coffee for her boss and respond to his emails. Next door to her, her boss Greg takes care of the more important things, including giving out loans and holding on to the key to the vault. The vault is on the floor below. In front of the vault is a common worker, but right now they notice he's only notarizing documents. The vault has not been opened yet, and there's no high security there, which means there's no money in it. That's where the upcoming bank transfer comes in. Bob has bribed the bank manager's daughter with a comically large check. In exchange, she explains to him that a new transport filled with money is coming. However, the security is going to be so high that Bob doesn't think it's the time to strike, but they can get an idea of how much money they're going to be getting and how it's going to be locked up. Sure enough, an armored car arrives with a 50 cal at the top. A plethora of guards pour out and begin to unload an enormous haul of money. Gold and silver bars begin to be carried away. Chests of dollar bills and precious gems. And even bigger precious diamonds are ready to be loaded into the vault as well. All in all, there's likely to be over $100 million worth of gold here, and the bank manager is overseeing the entire process. The riches are taken inside of the vault and locked away. Accessing it is near impossible. Security is placed inside the vault room as well as out on the city streets. Additional security officers have been placed in various sectors on the rooftop of the building. With their intel gathered, Jeff and Bob head back to the crap shack. Hold on there, trooper. I need to tell you about Fan Home and how they're saving the galaxy with their brand new Millennium Falcon buildable subscription box. Fan Home is dedicated to developing unique collections and build-up models from the best and most beloved brands like Marvel, Star Wars, and everything in between. Most recently, they've created the Build Your Own Star Wars Millennium Falcon with all of the tools that you need to create the Millennium Falcon in an extremely detailed model. I've been having a blast putting mine together. It's really rewarding rewarding, and it's a decent challenge level where it doesn't feel really easy and boring, but at the same time it's not like I'm struggling every step of the way. It's the perfect balance, and you don't just have to get the Millennium Falcon. You can choose your build-up model or collection and subscribe, and every month you receive the exclusive products and blueprints for creating your model. But you don't just get the model, you also get some rich editorial content from the magazine and incredible goodies from month to month. Be sure to check out my link in the description below to Fan Home and get the Millennium Falcon for yourself. Thank you to Fan Home for sponsoring this video, and thank you for you guys for watching. First things first, they're gonna need a team. They host meetings with various criminals to try and find the right people to work with. People like Freddy Krueger, Mr. Krabs, a paraplegic intergalactic space demon, a knockoff of the Joker.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Even the Incredible Hulk. But in the end, they decided that these people stood out maybe a little too much and had too many anger issues. So instead, they take their sketchy white van and they camp outside the prison on prisoner release day. So now the boys have hired themselves a group of convicts to do their dirty work in the bank robbery. But they still need weapons to take on the guards. So let's go check out the local weapons dealer. That's where this comes in. Clyde the arms dealer. You might think this here is a little Christmas shop being run by a small 12-year-old and his mother. You'd be wrong. Clyde here is actually 52 years old, and this is Olga, his Russian bride wife.
Stop it. Get some help.
In the front of the shop are nutcrackers, rocket ships, coffee makers, train sets. But in the back of the shop, Clyde and Olga have set up everything you possibly need for a bank robbery. Fully automatic weaponry, sniper rifles, sidearms as well. Clyde and Bob outfit their crew with all the tactical gear they could possibly need for a heist. Then, they pay Clyde, a small price compared to what's in the bank vault. Finally, the day before the heist, Bob makes one last stop. To his old pal Huey the helicopter pilot. He's got a small bird that can really get him around town. The perfect utensil for a heist. Now, it was the eve before a big day. Bob needed to get some rest. It's 8 a.m. the next morning, and the bank has officially opened for business. A new customer walks through the front door. Clyde Dumbman. He requests a meeting with the bank manager in order to get pre-qualified for a new home loan. The teller sets up the meeting. In no time, Clyde is sitting with the secretary, waiting for her boss to finish his morning coffee so he can have the meeting. The manager soon welcomes Clyde into his office, and rather clumsily, Clyde forgets his tablet in the corner of the secretary's desk. Once inside the office, they start going through Clyde's finances and credit score. It's a long process. Clyde is a former felon. You see, back at the toy shop, Bob killed Clyde. With Clyde dead, Jeff was able to take his name, and therefore have an identity to use with the bank manager. He also stole his Russian bride wife.
What?
In the manager's office, Jeff, aka Clyde, takes note of the bank vault key. Meanwhile, the two guards at the front door of the bank are killed. With the guards dead, 3 criminals quickly enter into the bank. Upstairs, the small tablet that Jeff brought up goes haywire, fritzing out the security system in place at the bank. Suddenly, all doors are locked. The manager and Jeff are trapped in the room together. Inside the bank, hostages are taken, including the security guard in charge of guarding the vault. Hostages are lined up facing the wall. Meanwhile, the bank robbers start doing the laborious task of planting explosives around the bank vault. Outside, local policemen respond to the scene. The local garbage men called upon them, having heard the disturbances. And, well, seeing guards get shot, yeah, that'll alert you a little bit. And the police establish a base of operations. The police line that's set up is weak. They've only got pistols and 1 sniper, so they go to their best strategy, negotiation.
I'm the captain now.
And it goes a little something like this. Hey, what are y'all doing in there? Stealing. Could you stop? No. Damn. Well, it was worth a try. So the beat cops call in the special forces. The SWAT team arrives. The K9 unit, as well as K9 dog arrives. The FBI joins in, as well as the Secret Service. And the ATF just can't help but get into some of that action. Now every possible police unit that could possibly be needed is here at the bank heist. They can easily see hostages have been taken through the window, but they can't see much else. They'd be going in blind, but they know the hostages could start getting picked off at any moment. They've already killed 2 guards after all. The RIOT Shields SWAT trooper goes in first with his grenade launcher. He pops a quick shell at a robber. A second robber begins to fire from outside the door, but the police dog is soon on top of him and eliminates him. The FBI agent zeroes in his sights and takes out the third robber. Bodies of the robbers are taken out, and of course the hostages are happy to be freed. However, it is quickly discovered that a bomb is resting at the vault doors.
Bomb has been planted.
Nobody is to be allowed in the bank until EOD bomb removal is here. Meanwhile, during the commotion, a certain figure walks into the soap and suds shop next door, a laundromat. For you see, this figure is Bob, and he's discovered a certain secret about the laundromat. It connects directly to the back of the bank vault. So he gets to work, and all he really needs to do is pluck out the laundry machines. He's inside the bank vault, but he can't exactly start taking out the gold and money just yet inside the safety deposit boxes. Instead, what he does is lift up the metal security cage above the vault. If he were to start leaving the vault with the money, the police waiting outside would surely catch him. Speaking of which, the EOD officer has arrived in his bomb suit. And of course, he has his trusty robot here, which can dismantle the bomb. But it's awfully slow going. Once inside, the bomb robot needs to go ahead and navigate the maze that is the bank, and eventually get to the bomb and slowly defuse it. The police are so busy that they don't even notice. The news heli overhead is actually a sniper team. Over the noise of the rotor, they slowly take out the upper guards. And then, a bad guy descends down from a rope from the heli in order to help steal the money from within. Just beneath, Jeff is scaffolding up the building, having just finished knocking out the manager of the bank below. Now the 2 men are at the top of the bank together, helping the chopper lower a rope down to the security boxes below. Down there, Jeff is beginning to unlock the security doors, revealing pools and pools of gold doubloons and money. No more than 10 minutes later, Jeff is out of the laundromat. No one is the wiser. Meanwhile, the bomb defusal robot has just finished disarming the bomb. The vault door can now be swung open, but on the inside, the cops find that it's been completely emptied out.
Oh my god!
They're not even sure how it happened. The vault door stayed closed the entire time. Only Jeff, Bob, and their gang members would know what happened as they count their dollar bills and gold doubloons. But even then, Jeff and Bob weren't really much for sharing, especially when it came to Bob's Lego collection and Jeff's war crimes. The bank would go derelict in years to come. With the manager, he'd never be trusted with money again. And the total amount taken from the heist in terms of gold, silver, jewels, and bills would be over $100 million.
Never gonna financially recover.
Yo guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Here is the giveaway for you guys. So we're going to be giving away these 2 carts of gold and silver right here, as well as 3 cops and 3 robbers and a small pile of guns, so you guys can put on your own bank robbery in LEGO City as you see fit. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I put a lot of money and effort into this one and had an absolute blast filming it, recording it, the whole thing. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to enter in to win the giveaway, all you gotta do is hit the like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below what you would buy for $100 million. Huge shout out as always to the channel members who have joined the channel. The link to join is right next to the subscribe button. I appreciate all of you guys who end up joining because it helps me create these videos. In particular, shout out to Brandon Parker, Sally Dawes, Derek Moore, Charisse Badinor, Tanya Foster, Amber Baca, and Ray Trice for all either joining or rejoining in the last few days. I really appreciate it, guys. Your support goes a long way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. He's so cute. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.